you're a homeowner in Orange County or thinking about becoming one, then listen up. I've got the latest Orange County housing report coming to you with September data. This is from Stephen Thomas, my favorite local economist, who puts out the Orange County housing report every 2 weeks. So I've got the latest one and I'm excited to share with you the numbers and details. But before that, if you haven't met me before, I'm Holly McKhann, local realtor in Orange County. My husband and I have bought, fixed, and flipped over 250 homes. We currently have about 9 projects underway, but he works on that and I am a full-time realtor. Sure, I sell the flips when they're done, but I am passionate about helping other people buy, sell, and invest in real estate and create value through the ownership of real estate or through improving it. So if you have any questions about that, or you might be in the market to buy or sell, make sure you contact me with my contact info below. So back to the housing market. Things have changed. Over the summer, our expected market time has increased a little bit more every week. And in March, it took only 37 days to get a home from for sale to in escrow. And now it's 73 days. Those numbers have flipped. Now that is across all housing types, from condos to multi-million-dollar luxury estates. So that's the average, is 73 days. My personal experience was that the homes I was listing for sale in the $1 to $2 million range were selling the first weekend in June and July, but the homes I've listed in the last few weeks have taken a bit longer. One of those was a $2.2 million home in San Clemente, and it took us 32 days to get an escrow, which honestly is faster than the expected time. It probably would have been about 60 days normally, but that one we spruced up, gave it a makeover, it looked amazing, so we did sell it faster than the average. That makes a difference, how appealing a home is, if it looks move-in ready and like it's been freshly done, versus something that needs the new homeowner to bring some imagination or their paintbrush, as they say. Bring your paintbrush. That often means there's some work to be done. Other things that I would like to share with you from this report is, he says, many wonder why the market has slowed so much this year. It is not the demand that has suddenly fallen sharply like it did in 2022, when rates climbed from 3.25% in January to 7.37% in October. Instead, it boils down to a supply and demand issue. More sellers are vying for a limited number of buyers. So our demand is actually the same as it was a year ago, but we have more supply. Hence, it takes longer for homes to sell. It is important to point out that demand has been bouncing along a bottom ever since rates climbed above 6%. They've remained above 6% since August of 2022, 2 years ago. As a result, the demand has been limited due to affordability constraints and is far below the pre-COVID levels. The 3-year pre-pandemic end of August average demand reading was 2,438, an additional 968 pending sales, or 66% higher than today. Demand will eventually rise as rates make their way below 6% in the not so distant future. For now, demand will continue to trudge along a bottom that was established last year. When it comes to active listing, he shares his thoughts about why we've increased by 109 homes in the past 2 weeks, up 3%. Our inventory now sits at 3,599, its highest level since October 2022. He says the recent bump could be due to major changes within the real estate industry that were officially implemented Saturday, August 17th. And this is nationwide, by the way. It may take a month for the industry to iron out the wrinkles. The changes have been compared to the start of the TILA-RESPA integrated disclosure, or TRID, that affected the lending industry in 2015. Its implementation impacted sales for about a month. So if you don't know what he's talking about there, the NAR settlement, National Association of Realtors settlement, included August 17th as a time when we had to start doing business a little bit differently. So now, as a listing agent, I am only negotiating with the seller for my own commission, where in the past, I would negotiate a total commission and share that usually 50-50 with the buyer agent. That has changed now, and I'm gonna have a whole separate video just about that. So watch for that one coming up soon. But all of these changes brought about many new forms and a lot of confusion for both the realtors and the buyers and the sellers. So as people navigate this new way of doing business, the new forms, the new procedures, it is potentially slowing home sales down a little bit as everyone figures out how that's all going. So with that, I always want to share with you guys the expected market time by home pricing tranches. There's a good word for it. So for detached homes, our expected market time today is 81 days for all of Orange County and all of those housing price points. 750 to $1 million, it's only 39 days. 1.5 to 2 million, you're up to 78 days. Over 6 million, you're 317 days. So the higher the home price, of course, that expected market time goes up. And I also love to share with you the foreclosures, because I'll get people saying, hey, can I buy a foreclosure? Can I buy a distressed property? Well, right now in all of Orange County, as I mentioned before, our total inventory is 3,599. We do have more foreclosures than we have in the past. We're up to a total of nine homes in the entire county that are foreclosure and short sale activity. So it's not huge. It's not like it was a decade plus ago when even my husband and I were buying homes at the courthouse steps at auction for 50 to 60% of their fixed up value. It was just so easy to get good deals then. Now it's not so much. So there's 3 short sales and 6 foreclosures, and that's what it is when it comes to distress sales. So yeah, there's more. You could even say 50% more from a few weeks ago, but it's still very minimal. With that, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions on how this relates to you personally, and if you would like a complimentary equity analysis of your home or a strategy session if you're thinking of buying something in the next year or two, or you're interested in investing with creation of value and adding equity through accessory dwelling unit additions, either within a property or on the outside of it, is a really exciting thing. I've got some clients doing that right now. I myself am doing that right now on my property. So if you want to talk about any of that, make sure you contact me at the links below. And as always, please follow, subscribe, like, comment. I want to hear your thoughts about what's going on in the housing market. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.